All right, imagine being on the hook for damage to your car that you didn't cause. In fact, for years, you had no idea who or what was behind it. Well, this is actually happening in Studio City, creating something of a double pain for some of the car owners there. NBC4's Michael Brownlee explains.
It's a phenomenon that experts say for the most part has yet to catch fire in Southern California. I'm talking about the sun's rays bouncing off these popular double pane windows and creating what one victim calls a death ray and causing damage like this.
I was really racking my brain.
Trying to figure out perhaps who.
I initially maybe thought I had an enemy or something.
Or what.
This was baffling to me.
Was to blame for the damage to Heather Patron's new Prius and two other cars in her carport.
I started noticing my side view mirrors looking warped. It kind of looked like somebody had taken a blowtorch on my mirrors.
The damage evident in these pictures of her neighbor's car. If you look closely, you can see a pronounced hole.
And then I was like, oh my God, really? I was like, I couldn't believe it. I found the ray.
That ray appears to be coming from this low-E double-pane window next door to Heather's Studio City condo. 2 winters ago, the side view mirrors on 3 cars in this carport, including Heather's new Prius, basically melted. She thought it was a faulty defroster unit, but Toyota said no. So she did some research.
This one guy happened to mention, I've read articles across the country of low-E glass doing harm to other people's properties, people's homes, melted car parts.
According to experts, the double pane window can become concave, causing it to act like, a magnifying glass.
It is literally creating a laser-type focused beam, and from what we just saw, we saw it hit over 300 degrees at 10 in the morning.
Jerry Barbarian is an energy auditor here in Southern California. He was skeptical of Heather's theory at first.
He thought she was nuts.
Nuts is it's a strong word.
But he quickly warmed to the idea after getting these readings on his infrared thermometer. The hot topic so far mainly an East Coast thing. Many homeowners in places like Boston and Charlotte dueling with neighbors over melted vinyl siding caused by the reflection off low-E windows nearby. And like in Heather's case, it's happening primarily in the winter months.
Summertime, this will never happen because it's going to be hot. The sun is higher in the sky. So the beam that it's creating is just coming across, moving across the vehicles.
And all that led to this. Heather and her fellow damage victims are still in disbelief.
Got my other neighbor out. I was like, come here, because she was walking out to her car. I go, come here and feel this. And she's like, holy she's like, really? Is that really happening?
The irony of the whole thing, not lost on Heather.
I think it's really funny that I have an energy efficient car and an energy efficient window is ruining it.
So, is there a fix out there? Well, the building doctor says this can easily be remedied by either completely replacing the glass or going with the cheaper solution of putting a film on the entire window to dilute the sun's reflection. Neither of which has happened in Heather's case, so she continues to park in the garage. I'm Michael Brownlee, NBC4 News.
Okay, now the window we showed you is all part of a condo that is currently up for sale. It's empty. Heather says she's talked to the realtor about it. She's going to try to work out something new with the new owners to remedy the problem. We reached out to the realtor. We didn't get a response. But in a recent report, the National Association of Home Builders acknowledged this does happen, but it says a number of contributing factors have to be present at the same time. In other words, you have to have the sun.
Isn't that the darndest thing? Neighbors out there melting other neighbors. I mean, house to house, house to car.
Imagine what it would do to hair products.
Oh, man, it'd be very dangerous, very dangerous. Well,